Hitsume run. You've got Transcendence to counter. And here we see Smurf finally finish it off. Reaper does have Death Blossom still though, but that is it. Oh,
See if this
that
pick
would be
anything.
big. Pablo might be dead here if he came back up.
Oh, Wi-Fi caught out. Dawn Pablo immediately going down after. EAC is looking great today. Shield one from B12, but that shield's a lot harder to time. And a big anti there. And they are all just immediately low health. This is going to be easy cleanup here.
2 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills. Smurf takes out E10 in the process. But it is
Yeah, Torba's an interesting pick. We saw how strong turrets can be in these kinds of competitions. Able to shield while he gets healed up.
Step back a bit. But Dambot pulls off the bio. Disastrous first push.
Oh, misses the javelin.
But Smurf missed Gracie as well.
Yeah, I got that
Fair
Discord
fight
orb. Not looking good.
There's
D10
no way.
with the
Blue
Reaper.
pulled off that first fight flawlessly. D10 sitting back as you do, picking him off. Pop, 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 gone. EAC and I believe that is Diamond 1 sit alone. But tank down. He's sticking back a bit more. He's got the range. He doesn't need to be on point, but he does it just to be an absolute meat shield.
And Pixel Pred gonna punish that. Oh!
Ooh!
Guys in the back line targeting Diamond 1. He's getting shot from behind. Oh, but he gets Diamond 1.
Nasty quick punches there. Ooh, Diamond 1 out. Dambot out, no support.
Look at Dawn. Oh, almost wins the fight. EAC is the only one left standing. That was much closer than I thought it was gonna
As soon as possible.
be. Yeah. There's the Dragon Blade.
Well,
Oh, what a nice charge from Smurf there.
Smurf went for it.
And that was so risky too, because he had fallen. The fight could have gone very different with just pure mechanical skill here from Obo. And dang, nice rock on the Corgi.
See if it can follow up with a kill though. That's where it matters.
Robotic focus down by Kilo.
Friday almost full. Goes for the Friday half. And they're pushed away from the objective now. Top 501 already half health.
And there goes Avalanche.
Goes for a charge. Avalanche down. Dragoon down to Nada Nada.
There goes Bloom.
Bloom and Zhang-Shi down. Could definitely turn things around here. There's
Hello everyone and welcome back after a long hiatus to the Overwatch Bot League. We are back in Season 3. This is Day 1. I'm here with my fellow caster Vegas.
Hello. Did we even finish Season 2?
No.
Wait, let's be real.
Season 2 didn't exactly
It's been cut off from the timeline, actually.
Yeah, Season 2 is not canon to the lore, but no, we're gonna start off. I think we're gonna try and do 4 games today. So let's take a look at the bracket here. You can see this bracket is definitely not reused or anything. So first up we have Blue versus Sticky Bomb. Blue being the reigning champions from Season 1. And they definitely, nothing bad happened to them in the non-canon Season 2. I wouldn't worry about that. And then after that we have Black Metal versus Afterlife, and then the second set of matches will be Junkatech versus Automatons and Broken Planet versus Alama's Pajamas. So I think we're gonna get right into our first match here, which is gonna be Blue versus Sticky Bomb. And of course, we're starting on King's Row. It's classic, gotta start here. I think this was the first ever Bot League map as well, back in Season 1.
The real first ever Bot League map was Doom Sumo.
True, yeah. Real OGs remember the Doom Sumo stream. And here we go. Classic
Yeah.
composition coming out here from Blue. Dawn on the Reinhardt. It's what we like to see.
We have a pretty heavy poke on the offense as well here.
True. Yeah, interesting going with a poke comp on the offense, actually.
I
Not-
could see it being useful for the first push.
Yeah.
At that point, it's more of a gamble of whether or not it's spam versus defense.
Yeah, I mean, Sigma is always struggled in the bot league. Notably, he did get played in the grand finals to great effect by Blue, but other teams have not had so much luck with him.
I mean, it was Blue, you know, it was gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like that.
They're just insanely good at the game. Looks like we're seeing a rotation through Hotel here. River just kind of immediately taking an angle and gets pinned right away by Dawn. Immortality Field coming out
Reaper's
from the
in a
back
tight
piece.
spot. That's a lot of damage. They could all go out here. Easy peasy.
Yeah, light work for Blue. Very well coordinated there. I mean,
Yeah.
Dawn pins River early, forces out the lamp, and then D10 can just kind of mow everybody down.
Don Pablo and Healbot, always a very strong combo, especially on Lucio.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Kiri Lu, classic duo. Just not much you can do against it. You amp in and out of everything. You got Suzu and Beat. But Dawn is actually taking quite a bit of damage here. You're gonna have to
He pushed a bit
high
too
tier
far.
mini.
He
Yeah.
wasn't focused yet. Wi-Fi's down already. However, it's just like tank V5 here.
Yeah, I mean, D10 and D12 putting in some work there. It's just the Bastion May immediately kind of zoning them into the corner there. Just so far looking very good for Blue. I mean, which is what we would expect from the GOATs. And no composition changes quite yet. I think they're gonna stick with
That
the
timer
poke
is ticking.
Yeah, I assume what they're gonna try. Ooh.
Oh, that's a big push. Oh, that's a huge
Oh, gets slept out of the Bastion ult. Dawn doesn't get any with the
They've
Shatter.
been
Vulture's
involved.
already picked one off.
Dude, this is nasty.
And Dawn's just gonna have to
Wi-Fi
back
was
off.
right
Just
there. Yeah.
unfortunately kind of misused the ults. The slam was caught on the stairs of Hotel and the Bastion ult got slept, so that's a decent time bank for Sticky Bomb. They did use the Deadeye, but otherwise they got the Dragon coming up, which is probably gonna be a big one. Dawn is going for a flank here, which is intriguing. And there's the Dragon. Dawn misses the pin though, and Healbot's already down, so they're Blue's at a big disadvantage in this fight. Dawn's just probably gonna have to reset here. Oh, he does catch Valkyrie out though, and they invest the rush. See Vulture just kind of hiding in this side area. Maybe try and get a pick before he dies, but actually just get shot in the head. And Blue gonna try and spawn hold perhaps. They're actually gonna use Blizzard here. Unfortunately, it looks like it bounced off a wall. Did not catch River, but they do kill him anyways. And where is Chrono going? He's on an adventure here. Gonna try and regroup with the team here. Gonna use the beat here.
Slept here.
Nice beat reaction there. Keep Dawn alive so he can get out.
Probably
They
pushed
do.
up to save D12 there.
Oh, we got the window. Maybe we see a Shatter here to counter it. Ooh, nice pin there.
It goes out. Huge distance. Probably just.
River's kind of like
He's just
aura
waiting.
farming right now. Just kind of let Wi-Fi walk away.
09 unwound move to stream room.
But
Your boy Gollum moved to
it
stream
does
room.
look like... Oh, we do get a dragon. Ends up killing Wi-Fi. Donna's stuck in Hotel now. This is a very awkward spot for Dawn to be.
Yeah.
I think it looks like Sticky Bomb's gonna intentionally stagger him, or they're using Deadeye. It's a zoning ult. Vulture stood still, type something in chat real quick. Checking the flanks. I mean, that's kind of a rough fight to lose. But they only invested the beat, and that was what, 4 ultimates from Sticky Bomb just to get out of spawn. So not too bad. Coming up on the checkpoint here, we see the rush. Big flux. Doesn't get any kills. Dawn with the shatter. Catches River. Ooh, and right into pinning right into the artillery is really nice there. Chrono trying to just die here.
Chrono
Blue gonna-
staggered now.
Yeah, nice stagger. We used, what, Blue used 3 ults? So this is quite a bit to secure that win, but they saved the checkpoint, so it's only 1 minute for Sticky Bomb to hit the second checkpoint, so they're in a decent spot here. I think the issue is the lack of... They don't have flex DPS, right? You don't have a Genji, Tracer, Pharah to kind of take those off angles or flanks, catch the supports out. Just kind of hoping everyone stands down main, and Dawn, huge bin.
Oh, he's way out of his element here. He needs to back off and get some support.
D10 trying to peel to help Dawn. The Dawn... Oh, the window behind Blue. And it looks like a fight win for Sticky Bomb. They are going to hit that checkpoint.
D12 will try and stagger.
We did not get a trademark D12 stall. I'm thinking he doesn't want to get staggered. Knows that this checkpoint is just unwinnable with the current spawn.
And even if they staggered out, they were gonna cap.
Yeah,
There's just too much time.
don't have the mobility. Here comes the High Noon, trying to just make some space actually. Really nice play. Just clear that first corner. But D12 holding
See
onto
if
this
Pablo
blizzard
can
here.
retake.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Dragon comes in. Nice dodge.
Pablo
from-
charges through the dragon like a true man. Solid blizzard. Reaver's gonna go out here. I'll lock down.
Yeah, really
Something
clean
like a
fight there.
retool.
I feel like the beat was kind of not necessary. Like,
Yeah.
You
It's a
get-
bit overkill. Could have been
Yeah.
saved for this next fight.
Blizzard pretty much killed everybody, and there was no ults for Sticky Bomb to counter with, which 55 seconds to build an ult here. I mean, Shatter, Rush, and almost Artillery Strike for Blue. This is going to be really hard for Sticky Bomb to get through.
I mean, a Shadow Rush combo here could just end the game if they stalled out. A good
Yeah,
position
and there's-
first. There, exactly.
There's
But
the
the invuln
combo.
was up. Didn't have enough aggro.
Oh, there's the artillery in that mega room. Lots of damage. Are able to stay alive, but just...
Pablo gets one. D10
Yeah.
and D12 get the other.
It seemed like Sticky Bomb just wasn't sure how to initiate that fight. It's kind of like...
D12
Let-
slept. Last second.
Wait, they're all-
Just have to stay on point.
Donna's anti.
Perfect.
River does go to touch points. They are going to get overtime at least. But D10 kills Chrono. That's no support for River. He's going to just rely entirely on that overhealth from the grasp. Healbot goes down. River
Got
desperately
Valkyrie
trying to
now.
fight this out here. But they do... He goes to Mega Room. Maybe rotate around behind them, actually.
Yeah, Pablo needs to make a move here. We got Wi-Fi on the flank, but it won't live long.
Ooh, Wi-Fi almost kills Vulture. Dawn is now in Mega Room. Now Dawn is the one who's out of position. Really nice flank. And just kind of
Pablo
split the team.
back into the fight here.
Healbot trying to keep him
Got
alive.
Healbot moving in way too aggro.
Here comes the Deadeye. Dawn
Losing
just cannot
more
get close.
space. You're waiting out a Deadeye.
Dawn going for the touch here. Dragon through the spawn. And that's going to be an overtime cap. Really unexpected. That was like last second, actually.
Pretty good turnaround.
Yeah, I think what the key play there was like initially I was like, okay, why did they just like let Blue ult and they didn't try and do any counterplay. I think they just wanted to end that fight. Like they knew Blue would just dump ults thinking they could just hold the choke here. But it was actually kind of good because they had nothing to counter with when Sticky Bomb went in for the recontest. Like River was able to just stay alive with the kinetic grasp, and that allowed them to just like simply move through choke without taking any damage, and then Dawn gets split and you just win. So really impressive there from Sticky Bomb.
Any German music you recommend?
Krankenwagen Kroon! The best band of the 2030s!
Never heard of them.
What? They defined techno polka! You young people!
I think
have
no
not
comp
touched your
switches
toe.
again. I think Sticky Bomb's happy with this poke comp they're working with. There's definitely moments where it shines. I think it's working a lot better in the neutral. If they can just like not lose space so fast to Dawn, because Dawn just plays super aggressively with these pins. So if they can
Yeah.
just like poke him out, because we've seen times where they do poke Dawn quite a bit before he pins, and then he just falls over once he does. So there's definitely some counterplay here, and I think Blue is working really well with the Bastion Mei, just melting anyone who gets close. But Dawn going for the flank. Actually, the whole team just flanking through Hotel. Immediately kills Vulture.
There is a very good spot for Pablo. Look at all that damage going out.
Yeah, Lamps
Already
saving a lot.
78% charged ult.
Dawn has already got his ult. It's the first team fight. Insane. Didn't even have to do any ult min-maxing for that. He's locked in. Just murders everybody. And that's
He had
probably
a great moment where all the support and DPS were stuck in one corner and he could just swing a hammer and
Yeah.
hit all of them. It was beautiful.
And that's gonna put Sticky Bomb at a significant disadvantage. Not only does Blue have one more minute than they did to push, Blue has Shatter already, and the only person close on Sticky Bomb is the Baptiste, purely from that immortality field. And
Purely
360.
psyching him out there.
Yeah, Dawn. Interesting Shatter, just 360. River Oro farming.
Inwhelm Field is out though. That is very big.
Getting some trades in here. 360 Dragon as well.
What was that dragon, bro? Oh my god.
Getting a lot of
Again.
interesting plays.
The psychological warfare, you
Yeah.
gotta understand.
And Blue does win that fight with Dawn just kind of sitting in the back line. Very, very interesting. Sticky Bomb does.
Flank heart can work. You
Yeah,
can believe.
Dawn made it work. I don't think anyone looked at him. And you saw D10 sacrificed himself to take the attention away while they were moving through choke.
Yeah. Which, if there was a DPS for that, Bastion is a pick.
Yeah. And now we're coming up on this corner. This is really gonna be brutal for Sticky Bomb, and immediately Dawn pins River. He is anti, he's taking a lot of damage, but already getting some
You
picks
see
here.
in one field out here though.
Yeah.
That means Valkyrie followed us. And then it's just a little bit of a
Quick work for Blue. Didn't have to use a single ult. Actually, they did use Rush, which I didn't hear it go off, but it did happen apparently. But they've got Beat, they got Artie, they got Shatter, and yeah, Sticky Bomb's really struggling to build ults. They've only got the window, and that's gonna be 5
they're
minutes.
barely even getting in damage.
Yeah, they're losing these team fights so fast. Ooh, but Dawn is antied and just can't survive. The Artie is gonna come out. Beat to survive. Hopefully they can just stall long enough for Dawn to come back. Vulture gonna go down. Artie
Dark's
looking
team
good.
DPS going out. There goes in
Here
one
comes the
field.
window.
Now they're popping ult. They're
Ooh,
popping
window
ults
might have
and
been a
tank
bit
isn't even there.
premature there, as River cannot make
River
any
out.
use out of it.
Right. Now we
Oh.
have some crazy staggering going on, and Blue is he just keeps going.
Yeah, Blizzard comes out, doesn't get anybody, but Valkyrie's dead. Dawn gets the Shatter off, and Hollow Moth's gonna
The
get
tank
staggered.
guys early and they still just brush off that team fight.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Blue just has They're just winning purely by mechanics at this point, I think. So now we're moving into what could be the last team fight. River has the flux, he's gonna use it.
Oh,
Oh, gets Wi-Fi out. No
Oh,
Suzu available.
what a
Gets the ice
combo.
ball.
that was incredible.
Really good coordination here from Sticky Bomb. Vulture looks a little split. He's gonna try and right-click Dawn. Dawn is extremely low, but he is surviving. Just trying to hold space while D10
He never retreats.
uses
Dawn never
Artie to
retreats.
stay alive. Huge play. And now they're moving towards the point. We'll see if Hollow Moth can get a touch. He might. Might even be able to get Dragon if he just touches point, but he can't. Oh, unfortunate.
The Dawn protects his people.
And Chrono dies, and that 1.1 meter is capped. So,
I
this is
don't know.
us.
It's a little close here.
Yeah, it's a little close. Unlosable for Blue. Best that Sticky Bomb can hope for is a draw, but I don't think Blue is going to let that happen.
Initiating match.
So, I'm
But we can't say it yet. There is always a chance.
yeah.
We've seen those chances come to light.
I think Sticky Bomb has a chance here, but they really need to. They're just letting Dawn play way too aggressively. They're not marking him. They're not doing any damage as he's walking up. They just wait for him to come in and then they try and burst him down. It's just, unfortunately, the strategy is not working when you have a Kiriko, a Lucio. Like the backline that Dawn has, Lucio to amp him out, Suzu to keep him alive. It's just not gonna work.
Science holds the key to understanding.
We'll see. Again, same cops, no changes quite yet. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Some pre-round spinnies from River here.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
All right, here we go. 3 minutes for Blue to cap. Knowing how long it takes the bots to get to and from the objective, that's probably about 3 team fights. So if they can simply win 3 team fights, and it's all over.
Oh, Pablo anti, but he keeps pushing.
Oh, nice
Using
pin
his
on the
shield to
Valkyrie.
aggress. They can't heal River up. Now River is just very cut off from support.
And River's trying so hard to stay alive here, but he doesn't have anything to go against D12. And that's gonna be a first match won by Blue.
Victory.
Nasty.
Really, really impressive stuff there from Blue.
They won that in less than a minute.
Yeah, that was just insane. Really well played. So yeah, that again, Blue just has better mechanics, it feels like. So while we set up the next match, we're gonna bring our analyst in here to talk about what Sticky Bomb could have done different, how Blue won. Let's get him in here.
Your boy Gollum moved to lounge.
There we go.
Left. Joined.
We're too fair.
Alrighty, so analyst, what did you think about that match we just had?
I think Blue won.
This is
Yes.
true.
I found that Pablo was really in his element with using his shield for heal zoning. You noticed a lot that he was heavily using Maywalls and his own shield to block off the backline, and River was just so exposed in those times. Like, you saw him playing aggressively a lot, but usually that was just him focusing support or blocking off heals. It was definitely something pretty new. What have you got, Nash?
I don't know. I don't. Cassidy, his ults did not seem very good. Neither did Hanzo's. I don't think I saw a single kill from any of them.
It's well, Hanzo, yeah, he sucked, but the Deadeye, it's a different thing, really. Aside from that one where they triple stacked ults and still didn't kill anyone, it was primarily a zoning ult. Like you'd use it before a fight even began to give yourself a little bit of extra time to cap. That's how it was
I
used
see.
primarily.
I see. Ryan's pins were amazing. That was.
I mean, Pablo, does it take much to analyze that? Let's be real here. He's the GOAT. Of course his pins are amazing.
Indeed. Gotta love Pablo.
Alrighty, well, thank you for that analysis. We're gonna be hopping into map 2 now. Let's see what Sticky Bomb has for us. I feel like they definitely they have it in them to win this. They put up a good fight, I guess. So let's hop into this. Thank you again, Nash, for the analysis.
Of course, of course.
Let's hop into Circuit Royale.
Your boy Gollum moved to stream room.
Alrighty. Circuit Royale, however you want to call it. This map is... It can go either way. Sometimes you just get full held on first, you know, and sometimes you full cap, and it's like a really big overtime battle. So we'll see which one this is. Blue has not really played on this one a lot. We saw this a lot in the minor league games, but not a lot in the world finals. And we are gonna see another poke comp here from Sticky Bomb. Interesting. We got Sigma again, which I feel like the Sigma just didn't work.
Oh, the iris, of course.
I don't know, just a personal thing. I just don't feel like it worked.
Fortunate for you.
But Sigma is good on this map.
Hello. What's up?
So we could see it working out for him. We also got the Ash Widow. Maybe we see a nice cheeky pick from spawn from the Widow?
Nope.
Oh, wait, okay. The Ash gets a pick. Vulture base tanking.
Keeping it super aggressive.
Ooh, and taken down by the Sojourn. So far, pretty scrappy fight here coming. River is...
Valkyrie and River are super split up.
Valkyrie is gonna get pinned by Dawn.
I'd stay down.
He
D12.
doesn't even make it to the wall.
I don't even think we've seen him play Sojourn before, and he's doing quite well.
A few occasions, maybe.
Through hardships.
What I'm curious about is the Widow. I don't feel like double hit scan is really necessary against the comp that Blue is playing. But Vulture again finds a pick immediately. Valkyrie taking down Healbot. Looks like fight is going in favor of the Sticky Bomb here. Chrono kicks Dawn out. Gets a pick on Wi-Fi before he dies. And there we go. Finally getting this cart moving. Sticky Bomb. Take a quick look at the stats here. You can see that somehow the Widow has 3 kills. Very, very interesting. Probably gonna get a fight around corner as usual on this map.
They could clear it. Depends on if we see a charge or not.
True. River pushing really far up. Fortunately, Dom misses the pin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the
River
shatter.
takes loads of damage, gets shattered.
And
See
Window
Valkyrie
comes out.
ulting right on point here.
Yeah, not a whole lot you can really do with this Window if they're just gonna rush right past it. We do see a trans come out actually.
Just fucking everything now.
Yeah, they're using a lot of ults for this fight. But it's still definitely winnable for Sticky Bomb. Everyone's very low, but I think they're just gonna back off rather than risk staggering themselves further. Because they only have a minute 30. And, oh, no cooldowns for River, immediately comboed by Dawn and D10.
Yeah.
And
Vulture gets gone out.
and they get staggered. So, unfortunately, didn't really work out the way they hoped. Heading back to spawn now. Gonna regroup. We do have a Bob incoming. Bob is notoriously powerful in bot league. So we'll see if there's any counterplay. You don't have the beat yet, so they use it soon. And there is the Bob. Bob goes out. You know, where did Bob go? There he is. He's stuck in the corner a bit. But Don's already got 2 kills. Here's the overclock. Ooh, and it's a quick end to the fight. 30 seconds, probably gonna be maybe one more fight for Sticky Bomb. They did not make a lot of progress. I feel like this poke comp is just not working for their playstyle. See Dawn taking some space around this first corner, hoping to head their advance off early, but only one ult on each side. See if the flux is enough to win this fight. But the grasp was used early again, which means River has no defense against the Bastion. There's the beat. And an RD for good measure. And 65 meters.
They just easy hold.
Yeah, Blue. Light work, no reaction.
0-0.
Absolutely dominating Sticky Bomb right now.
Initiating match.
But yeah, this is just... It doesn't look good for Sticky Bomb, I'm not gonna lie. This is very, very rough. They didn't even make it around the corner, really. So,
Nope.
like... You lose one... Like, if Blue can push up with the cart during this fight, they basically just win.
Ready for battle.
So, I'm curious to see if we're gonna see Sticky Bomb maybe hold a bit farther back.
I mean, they don't really have much of a choice for space,
True.
Looks a little unwieldy though.
especially when they are running Lucio.
In the hands of an amateur.
Yeah, this Blue's comp just works in pretty much any situation, right? You can play Rush, you can play Brawl, you can just run over Poke. The only thing we haven't seen been played into Blue yet is a
5,
dive.
4,
I've not seen Sticky Bomb attempt a dive comp, which we might see on the last map.
attackers incoming.
Maybe we'll see something with a bit more verticality pick, but they're just sitting right on cart, which is an interesting choice. And ooh, that's a lot of damage right away. Valkyrie already
Against
down.
this comp, sitting on cart is not an option.
And there we go. So
And now you just get pushing.
Under my protection. Join me.
I don't see. Maybe we get a recontest, but it's gonna be very, very close. That golden box getting ever closer to the cart. They're quickly trying to run down, but I just don't think they'll make it. No mobility. This poke comp is not known for being super fast. And they're meters
This could be
away.
it. This could
And
be
River
it.
tries
They
to
don't
take
have
the
any mobility
shortcut.
options.
And
You
he
don't
touches!
pat.
We do get a recontest.
It's about less than a meter.
But River's separated from his team.
Oh.
They're trying
but
so
if they
hard to
as much
stay
as
on.
accidentally walk off cart, it's over here.
It's just River left. And he is killed. Blue wins.
Effortless.
Again, there's... there was no issue there for Blue. That wasn't... Yeah, they made that look so easy. But, very, very quick. And that's going to put it at match point, actually, for Blue. So we'll see if they can pull it off. Let's get our analyst in here and see if he has anything to say about that very, very long match.
Your boy Gollum moved to lounge.
That was just moved again.
So, what did you think about that last match?
It seemed like Ryan, he wasn't on his A game for that first match at least. He kept running into the cart. I mean, that cart got pinned real good.
Well, the issue is they're trying to brawl a brawl as Poke. They played very tight. They did not use space whatsoever with pretty much full Poke comp.
Ah, I see.
So, you guys have any thoughts on how Sticky Bomb is gonna change up their comp?
I would
No, I
say
haven't.
at least attempt to implement some kind of, you know, anti-brawl dive into their comp. Like Reinhardt, he charges in there, he swings his hammer. If you don't have something to get out of there, you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the poke just doesn't work for Sticky Bomb. It's not their playstyle just doesn't mesh well with it, I think. Yeah, I just think it just feels awkward for watching Sticky Bomb try and play this. So, let's head into match point. Thank you, analyst, for your thoughts. And we're
Yes.
going to Lijiang Tower.
Your boy Gollum moved to stream room.
And
There.
this is we're starting on market, which is unusual. Usually this is like the last one. But I assume Blue's just gonna run the same comp here. I don't know how you would change it if it's working. And yep, and we're actually seeing a brawl mirror with
For this, it's interesting.
yeah, complete switch up actually for Sticky Bomb here. Probably just trying their hardest to find something that works.
How's it going?
And we got only difference in the comp is the Cass Reaper for Sticky Bomb. I don't feel like the Cassidy was especially impactful when they ran it on King's Row, but we'll see what happens. I think the Reaper's a good pick
Hopefully
though.
the flashbangs help.
Yeah, flashbang the Dawn when he charges. Reaper should be able to take care of Bastion a bit easier. Dawn doing some pre-fight spinnies, and Blue reaches point first. Better amp usage, I guess. Ooh, Suzu's used right away though. That could be rough.
Look at him running. No, it is not looking too good for River.
Oh, there's some trades happening
Ooh.
right now.
That's a lot of trading.
Yeah,
It's
me.
DPS to DPS right now.
Oh, and it looks like
Except
Blue will
one DPS is Blue.
edge out a win. Yes. Ooh, that was very close. It was like 3 people just exploded at the same time. We saw that River was just so aggressive. And Vulture already going
We saw
back
that
in.
it all came down to DPS there.
Ooh,
And
D10,
as
nice
you can see
Suzu from
now,
Wi-Fi.
DPS is a huge diff right now.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. I think River's at least matching Dawn, but the DPS is just... We saw Vulture just kind of feed. Oh, and they're gonna go in
Precisely.
45.
Oh, we could see support out here very quickly. And DPS just melted. There
Yeah.
goes River even. And then Vulture, staggered as he was, managed to get back in time to kill himself again.
Vulture making some questionable decisions here.
All patched up.
Trust me, bro, this flank will work. Dude, he's gonna get Artie right on his head. Oh,
Killed by Healbot.
oh,
And now another 4v5
big cap.
for Sticky Bomb. But River is actually closer to Shatter, so if he can Shatter right before Dawn does.
Looks like they rethought going down the side path here.
But the Shatter that doesn't come. Where's the Shatter? Oh, Dawn shatters
Oh, he was waiting out
first.
the shield.
And we get Rush, and we get beat. Vulture with a Deadeye, I guess. Shoots the shield. Boom. No, I don't even
This
think.
is why they're so good.
Can they even touch? I don't even think. Ooh, it's gonna be really close.
They do have a
Maybe we see Dawn try and pin him so he can't get the touch. Oh, he misses.
Ooh,
Oh, they do
into the
touch
wall.
though. Oh, big shatter. Knocks down
Shadow.
everybody.
Oh no, we're dumping.
A lot of
We're
ults
dumping.
coming out right now.
All this just to cap.
No, but River split from the team. Chrono jumps into Dawn's pin. And despite an ult disadvantage, Blue is actually winning this fight. Wow, what a... This Sticky Bomb simply got outplayed there. That's insane. I don't know how they fumbled that.
Score 1-0.
Like, we had, what was it? Shatter and Beat. Shatter knocking down everyone but Dawn. And then you get Beat. Sticky Bomb should have just won that, but somehow, I think River got Maywalled from the rest of his team. And then D10, like, as soon as Wi-Fi woke up, he Suzu'd. And it just turned the whole thing around. So just incredible reaction there from Blue. Really, really well played.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Victory is so close, I can taste it.
But this is now match point for the entire series. We'll see what happens. Suzu used right away for Sticky Bomb. Ooh, juicy fire
Look
strike.
at that grouping. I mean, that is just so free for Pablo right now.
Ooh, the like hammer immediately shielding to stay alive. Blue takes this first point and not looking too good right now for Sticky Bomb. They really got up their game. Looks like they're going white room. Yes, they're going white room. Bit of a flank. Don't want to get pinned off the map by Dawn. That would not be pleasant.
There they are. Get ready.
Who knows? Ooh, that was a bit spooky.
A lot of damage coming in from
Probably did get
D10.
out there. They're so low, yeah. River has to have some time to heal. He's just gonna keep pushing and he's gonna die like that, yeah.
Ooh, Wi-Fi getting some nice picks there. And again, I mean, at least they aren't staggered this time. That was kind of the issue we ran into last time with Sticky Bomb. They're fighting together, but they're just... Someone dies right away. Like every fight. Dawn of Pro
Here we
arriving?
see the
Yeah.
blue casualties coming on back.
Yeah, I mean, D12 hasn't even died this round. Oh, Dawn shatters into the shield.
Watch Shatter still pulls picks like crazy.
River does get D10. Shatters, heal bot. Oh, River getting some nice picks, but
Grenade around.
can he pull it off against the Don Pablo? And he cannot.
Health difference says it all.
And last fight territory. DPS going ahead just in case they need to touch without River. But Dawn,
We need to see a D12 wall here. Oh, that is.
whoa,
bad.
immediately kills Dawn, goes for the Deadeye, zone them off point. And they're gonna flip. D10 has no form, which is gonna be
Oh,
very low.
D12! Oh, it did. It was close.
D12 is killed.
I mean, you got Valkyrie, now you gotta finish him off.
Oh!
Ooh. Very bad, Ajax.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Ajax from Blue. Their ult economy is not looking so good now. You got Beat and Blossom for Sticky Bomb. Plus, that was kind of a nasty stagger. So, okay, Sticky Bomb's turning it around. It's definitely winnable for them. That was a nice fight there. Vulture finally locking in on the Cassidy. And we might see an immediate beat here. Yeah, just to prevent any early picks. Here comes the Blossom. Doesn't get any kills. Suzu forced out. Dawn gonna try and get the Reaper. But his shield's almost broken. D12 might try and stall here, but he can't get the Ice Walk. So far,
What a turnaround.
yeah, Sticky Bomb's kind of locking in. 60%. Really got like 2 more fights. Dawn though, he almost has Shatter. If he hits a big Shatter, it could just be over. They really gotta bait this out here. Oh, and he pins River. Where is it? Where is the Shatter? Here comes the Deadeye. Ooh! He Shatter Jaxes! The Deadeye from Vulture kills Dawn. At mid Shatter, perfectly timed when he was just holding it for as soon as Dawn dropped his shield. And now they got Shatter and Rush. And all blue has is Rush, but they can't even touch in time. And that's actually gonna be a round 1 for Sticky Bomb. Quite nice.
Very interesting turnaround.
I think the key thing there was they were just poking Dawn out before he pinned, and they were baiting out the Bastion turret form. I think they realized that D10's just mowing them down, so if they can just bait that early, they win.
Reinhardt is the name, glory is the game.
And then the Ajax and the Shatterjax for blue were a bit rough, I'm sure, on morale. But I believe in blue. I think they can definitely still win this round. We'll see what happens.
Now or never.
Amping in.
Do this.
See who gets point first. Usually a good indicator of who's gonna win the round. Both shatters are used, or both pins are used. River trying to block that D10 turret form. Wi-Fi dangerously low. Healbot's already picked too. And there we go. Sticky Bomb winning the point. Might see a comeback here. That would be crazy, actually. A reverse sweep, maybe incoming. But I think blue will still hold strong here. Definitely not going to let this get to them, as they have been. Oh, never mind. River immediately kills Wi-Fi, but River is quite low by himself. 1v1ing Dawn next to the Mei wall, and he cannot win that. But unfortunately, the rest of his team went in without him and died. And you lose the Kiriko right away is not good.
You want to at least try and take out one with him.
Yeah. Regrouping here. Blue not going to let themselves get staggered. Ults are pretty similar for the Reinhardts, but everyone else is definitely Sticky Bomb sided. Ooh, might see a coast play here from blue. I don't think I've seen the bots do this before. Yeah, they're going full coast. Oh, a huge pin here maybe from Pablo off the ledge, or not. Here comes the Deadeye. Gets Wi-Fi again.
Oh no. I think
Ooh. I think they
he
overulted
managed
them.
to get Shatterjacks by pinning.
I mean,
That's why probably the GOAT.
yeah, the prediction there was on point. But C-Bomb used 4 ults for that fight, and blue used none. So blue definitely has an advantage, but this is last fight, so they really cannot afford to mess this up. Going coast again is a bit risky for touching, but I trust Pablo, he knows what he's doing. Oh, gets flashbang, can't finish the pin onto Valkyrie.
He
There
still had
comes
his shatter.
Oh, but the Blossom zones them all away. Dawn by himself. D12, maybe he can throw out the blizzard. D12 gets the blizzard out.
Oh,
can he
huge.
survive?
Huge.
Can he survive? No, he cannot. Tries to throw out the blizzard, but Sticky Bomb turns that match around.
What a turnaround.
Sticky Bomb, they had it in them with this brawl comp. Did not expect to see that. Really, really crazy stuff here. I mean, The crucial thing, one of our viewers noticed it too, Wi-Fi was getting picked really early in a lot of those fights. Just nasty stuff. To the cast a lot too. We finally saw Vulture starting to hit some shots. So it was just not exactly Wi-Fi's map. So we are gonna be going. We're gonna keep going then. Not gonna end in a 3-0. No 3 Overwatch today. Let's bring in our analyst and see what he thinks of that insane tournament. Maybe a reverse sweep. Who knows?
Your boy Gollum moved to lounge.
Yep.
Come on, analyst. I'm not carrying you. Give us the news.
I was being distracted by my sister for most of that match. I didn't see the entirety of it.
Well, did you have
I've noticed?
any thoughts on the
Yes,
turnaround?
I did have some thoughts. I found it interesting that I can't remember the name of the red team. Sister, go away. What's
Sticky bomb?
Sticky Bomb? Yes, thank you, Vegas. I found it interesting that they decided to go with a Rhine on Rhine situation for their tank.
Very ballsy. Very ballsy.
They really thought they could stand up to the other Rhine.
And they
Then
did.
again, I don't know what happened. Oh, they did. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
that's interesting.
you know it's got to be hurting for Don right now, losing to another Reinhardt. Like, he's the Reinhardt guy.
Yes, Don, you're washed.
I mean, we'll see what
My
happens.
goat is washed.
So this is Blue. Blue has won 2 games, correct?
Yeah, it's 2-1 right now.
So it depends on who wins this one, pretty much.
Yeah. So, thank you for that analysis. We're going to be hopping right back into the next map, which is going to be New Queen Street.
I shall go back to my corner. My hyperbolic autism chamber.
Yes.
Your boy Gollum moved to stream room.
And here we go. New Queen Street. Rare that a match or a series ends on a push. So hopefully Sticky Bomb can take this to a more interesting last map. Push is always weird on
And
bot.
hopefully, hopefully it's pretty quick and clean.
Yeah.
As they do a lot of back and forth or nothing at all.
Yeah, push is very inconsistent. But I'm curious to see if Sticky Bomb stays with that comp because it worked for him. Actually, they're not. We're keeping the Reaper here, but they switched to Ramattra. They're just full countering Dawn, which this could be really rough. Because the Ram is basically going to counter everyone in Blue's comp. So, wait, what do you even do against that? But I have faith in the Blue boys. I mean, Blue hasn't changed their comp at all, have they?
Yeah. They're going to be able to aggress much faster.
True. Yeah, still got the Ana backline for Sticky Bomb, which is not known for being super fast. Ooh, Dawn slept. Gets the Suzu. Wi-Fi gets Chrono. Wi-Fi
Chrono out.
coming back here.
And Vulture.
Looks like it's going in Blue's favor so far. There we go.
You got a tank.
Staggering Valkyrie just a bit here. Looking better for Blue. The Ram pick I think is gonna work, but man, that first kill onto the Sojourn, really nasty. Okay, we're gonna get close to checkpoint. This is gonna be checkpoint fight, I think. So we'll see if they can contest this. Sleep goes wide. Here comes the Nemesis form, just running straight into D10. Can he live? No, he cannot.
Yeah.
D10 barely survives, but it's enough.
Too much ego there.
Yeah. D10 simply just got sustained by his Kiriko through all of that, and that's gonna be checkpoint for Blue. Looks like this might be a bit more one-sided than I thought it would be.
Forward spawn activated.
My goat is not washed. I don't
Oh
want
yeah,
to hear it
Dawn.
again.
mental reset. He's back in it. Looks like we're actually seeing a flank here from Sticky Bomb. Not gonna meet them down main. Missed the Nemesis or the Vortex. Big wall here. Hopefully to block some of that turret for him. River punching through Dawn's shield. Trying to do what damage he can. Maybe he gets... Oh, Shatter. Expertly avoided by River, but he gets pinned into a Mei
look
wall.
at that. Just 0-point pin he went for there. Just hit River with a load of damage.
And River survives. Kills 2 with the Nemesis form, but he's at 100 HP. See if the rest of his team can pick this up. Oh, beat and Rush invested. Wi-Fi gets a kill. Hold on.
It's crazy.
What is happening?
They've got to back off. They've got to back off. They've got to back off.
Healbot's
Come
still
on,
contesting this bot. That is super rough for Blue because now it's gonna have to be a 3v5 if they don't back off right now. Both
the thing.
support ults
It-
invested.
For one person being gone, that gave them so much extra time to regroup further
Yeah.
ahead.
The Blizzard is gonna come out.
And now
maybe
they have a
get some
very
kills.
solid strategic point to work with.
Wait, Vulture's taken his frozen, but Dawn already
That was low.
killed.
Oh.
Oh, we are seeing the Nano onto the Reaper. This could be quite effective if he doesn't just stare at a wall. Window being used here.
Yeah, so many hits. They pop Nano as well.
Oh, Immortality Field putting in some work there. Holomoth picking up 2. Oh, that was so scary. Holomoth just nearly fell over, but the lamp kept him alive. And every ult has been used by both sides. We're starting to get the next cycle here. Got the Bastion ult coming up first for Blue, but this has been quite an interesting back and forth. Looked kind of one-sided at first, but man, now the Sticky Bomb is locking in. So this is gonna be a completely neutral fight. So this is really just about what cooldowns you can bait out early, and if they can live through the form. Oh, here comes the Artie. Shatter misses. River blocking through the Artie. Vulture getting some picks, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to win the fight. No, not quite. And just gonna die quickly. 5 minutes left on the clock. Gonna start pushing back. Did not get checkpoint for Sticky Bomb. See where they're gonna fight this. Just now respawning actually for Sticky Bomb. Gonna have to quickly head over to that checkpoint. Otherwise, this could be really dangerous for Sticky Bomb if they lose this fight.
They're pushing forward.
I mean, they've got time to push as well here. Just going on and around.
Wait, D10's by
Getting
himself.
in
Oh no.
super early.
D10's taken down. The rush, yeah, like you said, super early. Ooh, here comes the beat. Hopefully keep them alive. Valkyrie going down, but River has an annihilation. Ooh, but Blizzard
Okay.
might be enough to seal this. Ooh, this is, so now we're in last fight territory. Can Blue finish this up? This is all about Holomoth not dying here. If he can get a
Ooh.
pick, really nice Wraith. Forces the Ice Block early. Is it worth it though? Here comes the window from the Baptiste.
Another window out here.
River gets
And they get
2.
long range fire strakes.
They have spawn advantage
I
as
mean,
well.
they're, yeah.
They stagger Dawn. This could be...
Best they can do is get on point. Or hit a shatter.
Ooh, maybe we see Dawn with a huge shatter. Actually get the overclock coming out. Dawn shielding through it all.
Let's get back to basics.
Chrono actually comes from behind.
You're going to
Wi-Fi 1v1s the Blossom and actually wins it. Forces the Nano. Ooh, nice kills by Vulture. This Blue is so staggered, but pretty smartly actually. They ended up getting Sticky Bomb to use what, 3 ults to stagger them. I don't know if that's a good trade. They will get checkpoint. Only have to worry about Dawn's Shatter. Shatter gets 2.
Valkyrie's gone.
Valkyrie is gone again. Kitsune is used.
There's 3. Pablo's up 3 right now. Can he get 4? There's 4. 4 out of 5. Easy work.
Nice trades. Unfortunately, killing the Lucio isn't nearly as effective as like an Ana per se. Just one gets the back from spawn a bit faster than the other. Gonna cancel the forward spawn, but Sticky Bomb's already in place to contest the checkpoint. Probably gonna want to fight this as soon as possible. Oh, Chrono getting
They
dangerously
got
close.
so much push they were able to get checkpoint, no contest.
The whole team is split now.
Wi-Fi cannot die here.
Oh,
Miracle.
reverse pin. This might be it for him. Ooh, just 2 members of blue remaining from that fight. But this assumes that Sticky Bomb can get out of spawn.
If he hits a
actually.
charge here, they could cap. They could cap if he hits a good charge. Or a wall. We need a wall.
They
We
actually
need
are
a
gonna
charge. We need a
contest.
wall.
Here comes the Blizzard, but it's just a bit too late. They do get the Annihilation used. D12 doing what he does best and just stalling. Okay. Very close. Very, very, very close for Sticky Bomb. Like what? 15 meters away, 25 meters, something like that.
Blue is at a point in the game where they can shift from trying to cap to trying to not let the
Yeah.
enemy push half the map for another minute and a half.
Yeah, all they just
And
need to
kinda
stall.
got it in the bag. Yeah.
Here comes the overclock. This could be quite big. Trading. Ooh, Shatter gets blocked by D12's wall.
Still hits some nasty kills here.
Wi-Fi is incredibly low.
Vulture is getting bounced around like crazy.
And we're running into the same problem. I mean, like you said, blue doesn't even have to cap. They're just not letting Sticky Bomb push. This might
It's
just...
like net 0 pushing.
Yeah. And they used Blossom, Overclock, and Window for that fight. So all they have is the Nano Annihilation up against Artie and Beat. The Beat's just gonna sustain through most of the Nano, I would imagine. Oh, nice
Yep.
Nano. Get some...
And we see everything come out.
Yeah.
With Pablo in a prime position to make use of beat. Oh, there's another.
It's gonna take a miracle for Sticky Bomb to win this fight. D10 is just
Yeah.
farming right now. And I think that's a cap.
He's just getting his damage set up.
And there we go. First
Easy
series
peasy.
of the season. Blue wins 3-1. Incredible stuff. Despite some missteps on the Lijiang Tower, Blue got it together for the push, and yeah, they kind of rolled that mass map. But yeah, that's our first match. We're gonna go into a short break while we get the next one set up. So we'll see you guys soon.
Oh,
See if this
that
pick
could
puts
be big.
anything.
Pablo might be dead here if he came back up.
Oh, Wi-Fi cut out. Don Pablo immediately going down after. EAC is looking great today. Shield 1 from B12, but that shield's a lot harder to time. And a big anti there. And they all just
Already
immediately
have
low health. This is gonna be
Everyone's
easy cleanup here.
2 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills. Smurf takes out D10 in the process. But it is
Yeah, Torb was an interesting pick. You saw how strong turrets can be in these kinds of competitions. Able to shield while he gets healed up.
Step back a bit. But Dambot pulls off the bio. Disastrous first push.
Oh, misses the javelin.
But Smurf missed Gracie as well.
Yeah, I got that
Fair
Discord
fight there.
orb. Not looking good.
Ooh! There's
D10
no way.
with the
Blue
Reaper.
pulled off that first fight flawlessly. D10 sitting back as you do, picking him off. Pop, 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 gone. EAC and I believe that is Diamond 1 sit along. But tank down. He's sticking back a bit more. He's got the range. He doesn't need to be on point, but he does it just to be an absolute meat shield.
And Pixel Pride gonna punish that. Oh! Guys in the back line targeting Diamond 1. He's getting shot from behind. Oh, but he gets Diamond 1.
Nasty quick punches there. Ooh, Diamond 1 out. Dambot out, no support.
Look at Dawn. Oh, almost wins the fight. EAC is the only one left standing. That was much closer than I thought it was
As soon as possible.
gonna be. Yeah. There's the Dragon Blade.
Well,
Oh, what a nice charge from Smurf there.
Smurf went for it.
And that was so risky too, because he had fallen. The fight could have gone very different with just pure mechanical skill here from Obo. And dang, nice rock on the corgi.
See if it can follow up with a kill though. That's where it matters.
Probiotic focus down by Kilo.
Friday almost full. Goes for the Friday half. And they're pushed away from the objective now. Top 501 already half health.
And there goes Avalanche.
Goes for a charge. Avalanche down. Dragoon down to Nada Nada.
There goes Bloom.
Bloom and Zhang Shi down. Could definitely turn things around here. There's
Gets the Javelin.
the other one.
Are they gonna use the Terra
Damage
Surge?
Damage boost, there we go! Dragoon pops this as well. There's Terra Surge. 2 down with Terra Surge. Bloom takes out top 501. Dragoon takes Strange Barrel. Sunset melees Necro.
Necro's very far out of position though. There's the Shatter.
Shatter!
Big Shatter. And there's the High Noon.
Steve Blue.
Gets a triple
Hey.
kill.
Nice! And Necro gets a boop on Sunset.
Nice shot by Sparkplug. That Deadeye. Huge there.
Just by pressing Q. And there's Terra Surge, finally! We've waited the whole game for this, and it takes 1. But Zhang Shi capitalizes with Death Blossom to take another. Sunset finishes off Nada Nada and Necro. Zhang Shi takes Sparkplug, and it looks like they take here.
The
You
Terra
just
Surge.
got caught up so much in trying to get the enemy off the point. You removed yourself from the point like that! Damage window out.
And the
damage.
Kitsune.
What a combo!
Easy Zhang
The
Shi.
DPS plays out. Yeah, anti on Shanky, Warped, and Harbinger. Shanky is forced to back off. Low health.
Big Terra
There's
Surge there from
Rally,
Nocturnal.
There's Terra Surge.
Double
Bam.
kill.
Warped synchronize out. Like now they have to at least hold it for a second while the bot is stationary. Shanky is holding out. Nocturnal is low. There's a big invuln field for a moment. Transcendence is out. Arden drops. How do you win this? There goes everyone. Disconnect. Loses that team fight.
Wings up. Going with Malva Bastion. Trying to mirror Warp.
Junkrat.
I think the Junkrat has worked out pretty well. We saw Chaotic get nice picks. But doesn't mean much when you have Nocturnal jumping into the hole. Oh, he's whip shot in.
Blocked by Synchronize.
And there's the Death
There we
Blossom.
go.
Big Death Blossom for
Awesome.
detail.
Oh. Pablo, back to ride! He
There it
for a
goes. Gets
charge.
Wolfie all by himself too. Fucking just in a weird position. Might get Conqueror.
Ooh, Conjurer. It's 3 times on this map. Conjurer is going down.
But still, a lot of damage on this map. I don't think he'll be able to survive this. Despite Pixel Predator's best effort.
Tornadoes. Ults can be so good, but usually they're better off than me.
Pixel Predator against Corgi.
Both teams almost entirely wiped out. No more worrying about antis at least.
True, yeah.
Fight the back and forth here.
And it
So
works.
look at Cheaters is gonna go down now.
Yeah.
Smurf has to back off. Ooh, caught the javelin there.
Here's the Terra Surge, but the Transcendence is out of position.
Oh, got a ult. Got sword and Kitsune run. Lucio might immediately go to drop a beat here because it is tough. They pull through though. 15 seconds left.
Here's the
Still
dragon.
got beat.
Oh,
You've
look at
got
dragon.
Kitsune Rush insta popped. Double insta pop on Kitsune Rush. You've got Transcendence to counter. And here we see Smurf finally finish it off. Reaper does have Death Blossom still though, but that is it. Oh,
See if this
that
pick
would be
does
big.
anything.
Pablo might be dead here if he came back off.
Oh, Wi-Fi caught out. Don Pablo immediately going down after. EAC is looking great today. Shield one from B12, but that shield's a lot harder to time. And a big anti there. And they are all just immediately
Already half.
low health. This is gonna be
Everyone's
easy cleanup here.
2 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills. Smurf takes out E10 in the process, but it is close.
Yeah, Torb was an interesting pick. You saw how strong turrets can be in these kinds of competitions. Able to shield while he gets healed up.
Pablo has to step back a bit. But Dambot pulls off the bio. Disastrous first push.
Oh, misses the javelin.
But Smurf missed Gracie as well.
Yeah, I got that
Fair
Discord
fight there.
orb. Not looking good.
Ooh! There's
D10
no way.
with the
Blue
Reaper.
pulled off that first fight flawlessly. D10 sitting back as you do, picking him off. Pop, 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 gone. EAC and I believe that is Diamond 1 sit alone. But tank down. He's sticking back a bit more. He's got the range. He doesn't need to be on point, but he does it just to be an absolute meat shield.
And Pixel Pride gonna. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Overwatch A Bot League World Championship Season 3 Day 1, where we just got off of our first match of the season, which was Blue versus Sticky Bomb, which Blue won 3-1. Blue just dominating as usual. So our next match here is gonna be Black Metal versus Afterlife. Some teams, I don't think we've seen these teams before, except in the non-canon Season 2. So yeah, I'll be curious to see what their playstyles are compared to, I mean, Blue just kind of play the same thing. So yeah, let's hop into the first match, which is going to be Colosseo. Should be interesting. Don't usually see push maps to start. Normally it's a hybrid or control. But yeah, I'm see what the comps are. Typically you'll play like a rush net comp on this map. Something where you just play really fast. But maybe one of these guys is gonna try and make poke work again. Who knows? Alrighty, so looking at Afterlife, we got Ram, Reaper, Sojourn, Kiriko, Lucio, and over at Black Metal we got Junker Queen, Genji, Reapers, and Baptiste. So a lot of Reaper today. First time we've seen Genji in a while, actually. Genji just kind of trickier character to get value on in the bot league compared to someone like Reaper or Sojourn. But here we go. Both teams.
The Longborn Bach.
Yep. Only one team has a Lucio, but only gonna get there slightly faster, it looks like. Afterlife is gonna
Never leave
be...
home without your Lucio.
Yeah. Okay, the bots don't exactly know how to use movement tech either, so... And Summoner on the Zenyatta immediately dying. Ramacho's getting right up in their face.
Obliterated. It's still worse without sustain at point blank, of course.
Yes. So tank trade, but nothing else. Looks like Afterlife is going to take this initial push, but it's going to be a bit interesting to see. If their tank can't get back in time, this will be a very rough fight.
You lot are making me
Especially
fall
with no
behind.
Lucio going back to ferry the Ram. Yeah, it looks like Black Metal's just going to immediately start rushing them. Maybe they'll try and stall just for a bit. But Dodger actually does get a pick. Finally put down by Nyx. But the tank is back. Nyx just staring at the Kiriko. Okay, looks like the Star Wars kind of split on what the target is here. We're gonna see a rush come out for Afterlife to secure the fight win.
We're started. Let's go.
Yeah, despite not having a tank, Afterlife somehow pulled through that fight. Only had to use the rush. And that's gonna be checkpoint, I think. I don't know if Black Metal has a touch here without having a Lucio or the shout. Actually, they did use shout out of spawn. I did not know they could do that. And
It looks like they weren't fast. Oh, it is right there.
right there. They are gonna get the fight, but can they win?
Yeah, it's looking like they're gonna have to fall back.
Yeah, Afterlife is gonna go down here. I don't think they were prepared for Black Metal to get that touch in. I think they were expecting they were just gonna hit the checkpoint. So good on Black Metal for just W keying into it, just stopping them 1 meter away. And Solo Blossom
That's
on
overkill.
the Lucio.
What did he do to deserve all that?
I know.
I'm ready to rampage.
And there's the call out for Rampage. We're gonna see this used quite early. There is a Kiriko though, so you really have to make sure you get the Suzu out or kill her. It's like Star Wars taking an angle here on the ramp, immediately using Annihilation. Gets Suzu'd at the sacrifice of his team, getting anti'd. Oh, and a
And
counter
just-
blossom. But it's just
He really didn't get a whole
2v4.
lot of value. Yeah. All
Huge
these ults
play.
and for what?
Aura. Pure aura. And didn't even kill the Reaper either, he just didn't like get tick of damage. But regardless, that's gonna probably be check. I mean, I'm not gonna say it this time because who knows, but that probably is checkpoint for Black Metal. Oh, nope, once
No
again.
way.
Here comes the beat, but Dutch is already dead. Star Wars gets 3.
There, whoa.
Insane recon, even closer than the last one. And they're just gonna stagger Crypt here, looks like.
And then it turns back around. Are they even gonna cap a checkpoint this game?
Yeah, they're
What is
getting
this back?
right up
That is
to
the
it.
most insane back and forth I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is
Like,
really
that is
close.
perfect.
And crossing that middle section does absolutely nothing because no one has checkpoints. Gonna get a fight under the bridge here for Black Metal. No ults for either side yet.
Oh, if they don't get on point, they could cap.
Oh, there
checkpoint.
we go. Looks like they're just a bit too late to touch. Summoner gets a 4K, and there it's going right back around. But this time, we're gonna have a fight probably in mid because Afterlife did hit checkpoint that time. So they got that going for them. Oh, they are gonna get the checkpoint cut off, unfortunately. Here comes the rush. Summoner already taken down.
Yeah, in one field out, it's already over.
Yeah. Afterlife wins the fight, turning the bot yet again towards Black Metal spawn. This has been very... The fights are very decisive. Like, everyone just kind of dies at once. It's not super prolonged fights. But 4 minutes on the clock. You got the Rampage and the Transcendence. I don't think we've seen Transcendence used yet. Gonna be a fight on the bridge instead of under this time. Or maybe not. Crypt
Ooh.
opting for a flank. Sneaky Rampage at the Mega. Here comes the Transcendence. And the window.
What
I
a
really want to
mess.
secure
What a
this fight. And there's a team kill. Coming in for Black Metal. They used 3 ults there to take that. Compared to the, what, 1 that Afterlife used. So gonna be a bit rough. Both Blossoms are almost online, so be who can use it first. And there's a fight in mid. Forward spawn is cancelled. There's the Blossom from Slicer, but doesn't get anybody. Lamp comes out. Oh, and this
And
one
there's
is
another
far more
Blossom. That
effective.
sure does.
There we go.
Keep pushing.
Nice,
Yeah, we'll make that
clean
checkpoint.
fight. And now you got a Blade. But, of course, you can always beat the Blade.
Oh.
Yep, there's the call. They get the checkpoint. Not fast enough for Afterlife to catch them at the checkpoint. Maybe we see a beat in here. Oh, Blade super aggressively. Doesn't have a target. Yeah, they're just gonna kite it. Afterlife kites the ult. Here comes the beat. Dodger already has a kill. Oh, overclock being used. Oh, Rampage to escape the overclock. Wow. That's something you would never see a human. Oh, he just immediately re-engages. Questionable ult usage there from Black Metal.
You are safe with me.
Almost got a pick, but unfortunately I don't think it's really worth that trade regardless of whether or not you get a pick. There's the forward spawn being cancelled. We're gonna see immediately get a rush out here. Isotope going right in there. It's like they're gonna rotate around, but Summoner gets Slicer. They're trading right now. Here comes the Annihilation.
They're playing around this column a lot.
Yeah. And there we go. Afterlife wins that fight. Normally they've been losing that, but gonna be pushing the butt towards the checkpoint and over the bridge. Perhaps this time getting to that win condition. They are gonna have to fight this 4v5 though. So this hinges a lot on being able to just survive long enough for your Reaper to get back.
See, crypt push out.
Trans comes out immediately. Give them some time to go over the bridge. And there we go. Leaps is dead. There we go. Summoner doing some crazy 360 headshots. And they got a minute left. They got to push about 30 meters.
On top of whole map.
True. Yeah, they got to walk all the way back. And because of that forward spawn, this is going to be very, very rough. Isotope is going straight in there.
Lose there.
Here comes the beat and the blade. Blade is used later, so he might
Very
be able
well
to get some
done.
kills.
Ooh, that's bad.
Excellent zoning, Blade. Gonna
Star Wars all over here.
might get staggered. Ooh, and yeah, that Blossom was gonna be kind of crucial for the last fight, and Star Wars gets staggered. This is looking very good for Black Metal. Just serious miscommunication for Afterlife here. And here's the trans just to keep them alive while they fight. They don't want to lose anyone here, and there we go. Getting closer to winning. Dodger immediately headshotted. And there's no one to touch.
There's no winning that.
Star Wars, he went for the flank, but he should have just stayed on the bridge. It looks like the first map is going to Black Metal.
Ooh.
Quite a interesting push map. That's definitely one of the more exciting ones we've had in the bot league. Normally we don't get like as you saw with the blue game. It's just kind of like one team rolls the other. But that was actually quite good. We are having some connection issues. Hopefully stream is catching up now. let's see here. Let our stream. Some internet issues, but yeah, really well played there by Black Metal, and really not well played by Afterlife. They just really fumbled. Not only Star Wars getting staggered, but also using the Blossom on nothing. So great first game for Black Metal. Let's bring in our analyst here as we pray that the connection is reestablished to Twitch because it's dying right now. Let's get him in here.
Your boy Gollum moved to lounge.
Well, hello there.
Hello. Well, what
Now,
did you think
what
of that
is your
game?
take on that match?
My take on that match. Well, you see, I find it interesting. It seemed like Black Metal, that was the red team, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It seemed like they made a lot better individual plays, but overall they did not do as well. I was
Yes, they
mostly
liked a better team strategy, you could say.
indeed. I was mostly watching Ramatra on the blue team. Can't remember the name of it. He was interesting. He would some plays he made were very well coordinated with his team, but then anytime Baptiste would put up the immortality field, he'd ignore it. He'd just keep punching them. They can't die.
Yeah, the
Ego.
yeah, he will simply kill him even if the lamp is there.
I guess they just had to suffer as he had and die through immortality.
True.
Some of his flanks I did not understand, like when he went off after the Genji by himself when his whole team was being pummeled. Did not seem like the smartest of plays. However, I'm sure he had his reasons.
Yeah, I think the important thing to remember here is that we're not pro players, so we just simply don't understand some of these higher level plays that they make.
It's like the guy that we were spectating a few days ago.
Right, yeah, like it may look like he's just staring at a wall or he's just running off by himself, but he's actually setting up a far bigger play.
He for the greater good, the grand scheme of things.
Right. So
I see.
yeah.
I mean, we are number 2 Roadhog and Reinhardt, so we get a better idea of tank plays.
True.
On the more macro level, we fall behind.
Yeah, I mean, I can solo queue to champion 1 easy, but I could never play with such coordinated players. These guys are just like locked in. It's almost like they can communicate instantaneously with each other.
Precisely.
It's almost like they just know everything already.
Yeah, they have like sometimes you'll see them tracking the enemies through walls. Just that's how good their game sense is. They're expecting them to go that exact path. So
you see, they're just like Daredevil. Their senses of sound have adapted such that they can tell where they are without even being able to see them.
right, yeah. It's very impressive what these players have achieved simply by playing the game so much.
Exactly. Truly the greatest players of our generation.
Yes, for sure. Yes, I see a message. Black Metal oozing aura with solo Blossom and 316s in. Yeah, I think Black Metal just is simply more stylish as well. Like 360s and headshots, the blade that does nothing. They're just having fun with it. Whereas Afterlife is kind of like the tryhards. But yeah,
Fake
Ramatra-
tryhards. If they were real tryhards, they'd be winning.
True.
Ramatra and Genji confused me. Their ults never seemed to do much of anything. But then Genji would randomly go on a 5-player kill streak without his ult, and then get his ult and proceed to fail.
I mean, I think Genji needs to be buffed because his ult is just not good. But thank you for that analysis. That was very insightful.
Of course. I actually paid attention this time.
Yeah, definitely could tell. We're gonna be jumping right into our next map, which is King's Row. We're finally getting back to the classics here.
Of course, back into my box.
Yes, back in the box you go.
Your boy
So
Gollum moved to stream room.
we're now going on 1-0. Black Metal up a game. King's Row always the an interesting one, as we saw with the blue versus sticky bomb game earlier. It's just, it can go any way. Sometimes you full hold, sometimes you go into overtime. It's just, who knows what's going to happen. And speaking of last game, looks like Afterlife having a very familiar comp.
Quite.
With the exception of no Bastion, but this is almost exactly Blue's comp, which is interesting. Seeing,
Let's see how they play it out.
yeah, do they have the same level of mechanics to pull this off that Blue does? I think is the key question here. And of course, the switch over from Black Metal off the Queen into the Ramatra, and we see Summoner, the 360ing Zen now playing Ana. Some 360 Ana plays, perhaps. And looks like the classic through the hotel flank rotation that everybody on the bot league does. And Summoner immediately falls over.
Nemesis versus Pin right off the bat.
Yeah, forcing a lot of cooldowns. And Afterlife showing similar prowess with this comp that Blue has.
Nah, that was not too bad.
Very, very nice. That's a minute off the clock already for Black Metal. No comp switches. I think they're happy with this comp, but they just didn't play that fight very well, unfortunately. See what the approach is here. See if they go through Hotel again, or if they just want to play around Statue. Let's say they just want to play around Statue. Forcing a lot of cooldowns early here. No sleep, no nade. Is Crypt just going right in there and punching everybody. Everyone is very low for Afterlife, but Crypt just can't finish any kills.
Star Wars is playing very defensively here.
Yeah. Definitely not as aggressive as we've seen Dawn play on Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Perhaps just not as familiar with the character. But it seems to be working.
He hasn't really died. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's tanked.
Yeah, just...
However, I'm sure he could be getting a little bit more value with some aggression.
Yeah, I think if you can... They're trying to force out the sleep or the lamp early. Yeah, that's really key here, and there's a sleep. If you can do that, you're in really good position to win the fight, so... Here comes the beat. Shatter through the car. Doesn't quite kill Crypt, though. The Nemesis form keeps him alive.
So much healing. Goes for a pin. He wanted Crypt out real bad there. So much focus.
There goes out Blizzard, Beat, Rush, and Shatter all in one team fight from Afterlife. So, Black Metal in a good spot to win this if they play their ults right. I think this is probably going to be their best shot at capturing the point. If you can't win with such a big ult advantage, you're just not going to win the match.
Yeah, we could see a nasty shielded Deadeye here.
Yeah. Oh, there goes huge Deadeye.
Easy peasy.
There we go.
Yeah, I think they just need ults.
And there's the point for Black Metal. Used 3 of their ults. They held on to the window, interestingly. So looking quite good for them right now. Gonna be a time bank of 3:30. And Afterlife is gonna get forward spawn here, so they can try and cut this push off early at the choke, or go straight into this room. Pins Crypt.
Catch the backline off balance.
Yeah. Oh! The shatter with the blossom is huge. And Crypt just couldn't get to his team fast enough. Just gonna let himself die here, I think. He's gonna get staggered, but really coordinated play there from Afterlife. Great stuff. And now we're just spawn camping, apparently. Afterlife right up in there.
They've got the blue ego, but can they back it up in a similar sense?
Black Metal going for the high
too
ground.
aggressive.
Here's the overclock and window, all in this tiny little room. Maybe a bit overkill here.
Crypt is out already, though.
Yeah, got diffed a bit by Star Wars.
No
though.
inborn. Goes for the pin. Isotope and Star Wars trying to 1v1ing over here.
Yeah.
Finally finished off.
Yeah, that was a. They're really struggling. Black Metal is to just get out of spawn right now. No ults. Maybe they get a zoning Deadeye just to clear some space here. Ooh, and it looks like Nyx falls off the high ground early. Unfortunately, he's gonna die there.
They've already burned off a minute and 45 seconds. Or
Yeah,
so.
they burn up
And
so much
unmoved.
time. Ooh, nice reaction there from Dodger. Oh, the Deadeye, he uses it too early, dies immediately. That was one of their best ults
You
too.
Blizzard out.
Yeah, you do get Blizzard out, which is going to be nice, but you only got just over a minute to try and win this point. Dodger is pushing right into their spawn. It's not an advantageous spot for him to be in.
Getting in there. Yeah. A little crazy.
Ooh, Shatter kills
I don't
Summoner,
really know.
but the issue is, as soon as they get a pick, their entire team just dies, so... 1 minute left?
Solo Shatter on it.
I mean, I
That's
respect
showing
it.
superiority.
Yeah. Anticipating the drop. Star Wars goes right for Isotope. And he's down.
I mean, that's one
Annihilation
of his
and
biggest
Nano.
threats out of the way.
Here comes Nano, Sojourn, Annihilation coming out. This should be a fight win.
Ana out of the way. I mean, we're probably gonna see Crypt burn out his ult here.
Yeah, but they do kill Star Wars.
This-
I know, he broke the spawn hold. Little rough
They
there,
broke the
but
spawn hold and they have 30 seconds to push the next checkpoint.
yeah.
Let's be real here.
Yeah, this is gonna be extra.
It would be very funny if we saw a Dodger pull something here.
We might. Is he gonna go for the D12? Oh. Doesn't quite go get a D12 stall, but I respect the effort. And just trying to get some early picks here while the team is split. Crypt looking at the bricks on the ground as he murders a mime. Where did that rush go? Where was that?
Oh,
Leaps.
there's a shot. Not
Punk.
bad, not bad.
Blossom gets nothing behind the shield. Isotope able to escape it. And they're continuing this overtime push as Afterlife continually gets staggered.
It's
There we
falling
go.
apart again. Like they have it and then they don't have it.
Dodger with the stall. If he gets the wall, this will be huge.
Still, no picks.
Wait. And Mime.
Oh my god, they C9. They C9.
The C9. Oh, that's so rough.
That is hilarious.
They got Dodger staggered. They killed Mime. Nyx got 2 picks, and then they just walk off the point. And the card is in such an awkward spot. That is ridiculous. Such a disappointment for Black Metal. They looked to be in position to easily win the checkpoint fight, and they just throw it all away. Really sad.
Could we see Afterlife turn this around with pure comedic timing?
They could. It's definitely possible. Yeah, that's gotta suck if you're Black Metal right now.
I'll protect your friends.
But I guess the question now is, can they even cap first point, right? Like this, the Ram, Sojourn, Cass on. This is a really good defensive comp. It worked good on offense. I think it'll work good on defense too. The issue here too, I think, is the Reaper. The bots don't ever TP on Reaper because that's for cowards. So the Reaper just kind of has to rely on the tank taking space so he can get some kills. He has no way to just get behind the enemy. Here we go. Star Wars leading the charge through the hotel. Maybe get a pin here, just get a nice early pick. What? So much damage. killing Isotope through it, the lamp maybe,
Oh, force her out.
and there we go.
Ooh.
Just completely stormed. That's gonna be a very generous time bank for Afterlife to work with here. There we go, 545 for Afterlife. Nick's confused on what to do next. Oh. There's that, I guess. Now the rest of the team just trying to maybe get a pick to stop the choke push, but now Black Metal is super split. This is not looking good for them. Crypt gonna have to try and fight with a smaller team after losing 2. Maybe he can stall long enough. Just trying to brawl everyone at once right now, and it doesn't quite work out for him. Oh, Isotope goes down. And there's Dutch. And this is quite possibly the end. I don't think the whole team is going to be able to make it over here in time with the spawn being so far away. Yeah, they just can't make it. All because of the C9. Afterlife is going to tie up the score.
With 4.5 minutes to spare, getting
Yeah.
that same distance, ridiculous.
Yeah, that is
Crushed.
absurd that they just let that happen. But that is, you know, even the bots make mistakes, I guess. So, rough game for Black Metal, but maybe they bring it back, and then it is tied, so anything is possible. Let's bring in our analyst here, see what he thinks.
Your boy Gollum moved to lounge.
Why, hello there.
Welcome back.
Come on, analysts. Speak up. What all you got for us?
You see, with my analytic skills of analyzing, I have successfully analyzed that my analytical position in this channel is the analyst.
True.
Alright, so what did you analyze, analyst?
I was analyzing my analysis of the. No, I was mostly watching the Reaper for this game. He was playing interestingly. I'll say that. Some decent plays, but for the most part, it seems like he went in by himself, would get a character low, and then randomly use his Wraith form, even when he wasn't in danger, and never really get a final hit. It was confusing.
Yeah, it's it was a confusing match. With the C9 and all. It's just, yeah, I don't know what was going on for some of that.
I don't think there was much thinking involved. The silicon was not whirring today.
Yeah, it was a little rough, but what did you think of the C9 that happened? What are your thoughts on that?
That was beautiful. That was so beautiful.
I don't know. I don't have anything else to add to it.
I mean, what else can you say, right? Like, they C9'd. What are you gonna do?
What can you do about it?
Yeah. Looks like someone in the chat said Ana solo rushing cost them too. Yeah, a lot of Ana frontlining today. For some reason, the bots have been particularly inclined to just W key and just die.
It seems like all of them have been playing either like very, very aggressive or just not playing at all, just kind of hanging back.
Yeah. Yeah, not a lot of communication on some of these plays here. We had some great ones, like the Shatter Blossom was beautiful.
That was amazing.
But then we have things like where the team just doesn't seem like they're working together well. Which
Yeah, so there was one part where I believe it was what's her name? The Fox Lady, Reaper, and the tank were. I don't think he was Ryan at that moment, but they were in their spawn and they just stayed in there for a good 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta wait for the regroup.
Yeah, they're waiting for regroup by sitting in spawn.
They waited for their other two teammates to die before they ran out.
Yeah. We don't understand the macro level plays that they're making.
Our puny brains cannot comprehend.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you for that analysis. We are
Of
now
course, of
going
course.
to head into our third map of the series, which is Suravasa.
Are we doing 4 maps for today's thing?
Yes. We're gonna switch
Alrighty.
casters after this.
Uh-oh. I shall return then.
Yes.
Your boy Gollum moved to stream room.
Anyways, that was a good analysis. Got some insight into what these players are thinking, which turns out not a lot.
Very interesting. Who would have guessed?
But now we're moving on to Suravasa, first flashpoint of the day. And we're getting a Winton. Winton over what? Crypt,
Winston over what?
classic pick for Suravasa, if you can play Winston well.
4, 3,
Which, fairly squishy backline for Afterlife, so I think Black Meadow could probably pull it off. We got the Tracer to dive with the monkey too.
Let's make a scene.
Yeah. But we'll see how it works for him. Winston can occasionally work in Bali. It's very rare, but it can work.
flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Here we go. Crypt staging the dive. Uses his shield a bit early here, and oh boy. Leap's already dead. We're already losing a lot of players. Bit of a rough fight, just a little bit. Just kind of all fell over there. I just don't know what to say. They all just died. Just lack of coordination. I think they waited too long to stage the dive is the issue. Like they just couldn't make a decision on where to go, who to dive. So hopefully they won't be so hesitant this time. Gonna go through the market area. Random sleep. And here's a dive by Crypt. Dodges the pin, but it catches Nyx instead. Summoner is gonna get leaped out. And the fight is won by Afterlife again. Definitely a more dominant performance from Afterlife this map. Not nearly as close. We'll be surprised if they stick on the Winston. I just don't know if it's maybe the point that's not working for them. Just an awkward point for them to fight. And there's first point going to Afterlife.
Secured.
And they are going to get a fight here before getting to the next one. Maybe they can get a pick here. No, they're just going to kind of back off, it looks like. Just going to take their time to set up this time before just charging right in. And Star Wars pins Crypt. Crypt is not going to win this. He needs to get out of here right now. And there we go. Fight is already already lost. Not working great here.
Flashpoint unlocked.
And we're gonna see a swap over to the Roadhog, which I think makes some more sense. It's not a great pick. As Black Metal tries to set up, they're not doing anything. They can't get any kills. It's just not working out very well for them. Oh, big shatter onto nothing. Star Wars catches Summoner once again playing too far up. Here's the overclock. And there we go. Dodger picks up Nyx. Another fight win for Afterlife. Not a very competitive map. They're just... Pulse Bomb didn't catch anything. Didn't even see it go out. Can't really even build ults. They're not surviving long enough. Not a great play by Black Metal. They're gonna have one more fight in them though. But they're going up against Beat Blossom. Oh, maybe going for a sneaky little flank here. Not even sure Afterlife is away. And they don't even get a touch. It's a bit rough. They're trying to brawl Star Wars out. Star Wars gets anti. This is definitely a winnable fight. Oh, but Slicer comes in from behind with the Blossom. And there we go. Very rough. Black Metal just cannot get their footing in this match.
Flashpoint unlocks
I
in
just-
10 seconds.
Don't know why they picked this map. They don't seem very comfortable playing it.
Flashpoint
Last
unlocked.
flashpoint. Possibly seeing Afterlife take the lead. Shatter misses. And the Nano onto the Roadhog. They could really do something here. He's walking right in. But he can't execute any kills. He's just stuck trying to left click them at range. 33% on point. Bob and Rally coming up. It's kind of all they're going to be able to do. Some Star Wars doing some spinnies for extra good luck. Yeah, this fight's really going to hinge on the Bob getting some kills here. Look at his scoreboard. Not a very even stat line here. Oh, the Bob. The Bob goes to guard the Mega. And here comes the Rally, just trying to stall, do anything right now, but it looks like it's already too late. And there we go. Map is gonna go over to Afterlife. Really just one-sided match that happened there. Black Meadow could not do anything. Really hate to see it. But that is gonna put Afterlife onto match point. So they possibly can just win outright here. Very rough stuff. Not really much to say, but let's bring in our analyst anyways and make him talk about stuff.
Your boy Gollum moved to lounge.
So that was a pretty
Hello there.
back and forth map.
Pretty fast match.
Yeah.
I appreciated that we got to see some Roadhog gameplay. Always love to see that.
Yeah, I love to see Roadhog, as brief as it was. Unfortunately, nothing really happened with the Roadhog, but it was there. It was an option.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
you
was
just
watching the Kiriko most of the time. I remembered her name. She's not just Fox
good.
Lady
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. That's
But
it's progress.
spectating her for most of the game, and at the beginning, she seemed very confused. Not a lot of healing, not a lot of damage. Then towards that final stretch, when the whole team was pushing in, she got like 5 kills within the span of 30
Yeah,
seconds.
it's crazy how like it could just swing sometimes.
Yeah, she went from playing like a person with Parkinson's to suddenly just being a top 500.
True, true. Yeah, there's not a lot to say about that match. So besides individual player performances, I feel like Black Metal just didn't have their stuff together.
Oh no, it did not. The Tracer, I don't understand what the Tracer was doing half the time.
Yeah,
Or what the pulse bomb was. That ult was.
I didn't
ugh.
even see it. I don't know where it went.
I believe it was on second point, and she just threw it, and I don't think it hit anyone.
Oh, well. Hey, when
Seemed
that
like a bit of a
happens.
Hail Mary.
Yeah, trying to do something. All right, well, let's move into our possibly last map of this series, the Ilios. Thank you for that analysis. Hopefully we'll have a bit more
You're
to
welcome, my good
analyze
sir.
this time.
Yes, I hope this is a more eventful match.
Yes.
I shall see you then.
Your boy Gollum moved to stream
Now we're
room.
moving on to Ilios Ruins. Classic map. Everyone loves Ilios, right? if you're a normal person, you like Helios. But, curious to see if Black Metal changes their comp, and they do quite a bit here. Getting the Orisa and the Soldier. Soldier being an interesting pick. Don't see a Soldier a lot in bot league, because it's just, the bots, they have aimbot anyways, so they don't really need an ult that gives them aimbot. But who knows, it could be pretty effective against the, maybe the Curie or Lucio. But Orisa hard countering Rein, predicting the Rein choice from Afterlife here. See what they can do. Again, but Afterlife having the Lucio, any Lucio comp is just going to inherently have an advantage getting to point first. Hoping the Ana break can maybe stay alive long enough to justify the lack of speed. As Crypt just pushes in here, has gold, but Summoner immediately going down. They get some trades, there are some trades happening right now, but losing a tank, not something to easily recover from. And Nyx maybe go for recontest. He seems a bit confused what the best move is. He's just going to retreat, which is probably the best play he can make right now. Double checks, make sure his team's coming with him. Good first fight from Afterlife. See what the approach here is from Black Metal. Maybe go on the coast this time. Don't want to run it down main. Yeah, looks like they're going to go coast. Crypt is immediately pinned, has to pop gold right away just to stay alive, but it doesn't really help. And Dodger getting some nice kills here. There we go. Afterlife still dominating. It's not been a great map for, but past two maps have not been good for Black Metal. I don't know what they're doing. It just seems like they can't get their footing. Had a great map 1 on Colosseo, but not so good here. Makes you wonder if the Colosseo win was more up to just Afterlife fumbling than Black Metal being good. Some spinnies for Crypt for good looks. Spear is blocked by the Reinhardt shield. Just hard focusing Mime. Get that the Suzu comes in. Mime does finally go down, but at what cost? Here's the Shatter coming out. Star Wars picks up 2. But it does look like it's going to turn around. Isotope gets some kills. Points going to get flipped at 76%. That's pretty rough. Hopefully Black Metal can hold on to this. Because if they don't win this next fight, then this looking like they can't hold on for another point as well. See someone saying they should swap back to Queen. I do think, yeah, they seem to be more comfortable on the Queen, just giving them some extra sustain in these comps, especially against Reinhardt. Ooh, early Terra. Walks out of it, tries to charge 500%, maybe hoping that Star Wars stays in a bit longer. But he doesn't. That's going to be Mine going down, getting some trades in again. Really back and forth so far. But Star Wars goes down. Isotope gets a kill, and that's going to be fight win. Looking good so far. Kind of bringing it back here. Only invested the Terra Surge to counter the earlier Shatter, so no tank ults online. But everyone else is pretty well stacked here, so this is going to be a very big ult dump, I feel like. And here they come. Reinhardt going right down main. Oh, Blossom comes out early. He baits it out. Rush and Overclock coming in now. Just every ult is being popped right now. Here comes the Visor. Visor could be huge here. Doesn't get any kills. And it's going to be point flip for Afterlife at the same percentage. But this is last fight. They really got to hurry over here now. They have nothing besides maybe a Nano. But Afterlight's not everything to counter, so if the Nano does work, then it could possibly win if they can even touch. It's going to be very close. They have no mobility. It's going to be down to the wire. Oh, barely touches. And they walk off immediately after. They have the Nano. They really got to get in here now. The Slicer goes down. Here comes the Terra. This could be big. Ooh, Star Wars just barely stands inside the Terra Surge and dies, but rest of his team is there to pick up. And the first point was closer than it was on the flashpoint, but still could have been a bit better. Which means this is possibly the last round of this map and of the series.
Ready for battle.
Black Metal staying on the Orisa.
Doodly-doo, such a rousing tunes. Thank you, music.
I don't even know what comp switches to make at this point. I feel like the soldier's just really gonna lack in a Sojourn
Stay
type of
inside,
game.
and I'll keep you safe.
And then the Reaper duels have been pretty even, I think. Both of the Reapers kind of looking for those finishing kills.
What's up?
But Carrie Lu is just so much better than Ana Brig on this map. There's just not enough range for the Ana Brig to play when the entire team just 5 stacks point. And of course, Afterlife getting to point first because of the Lucio on the all dangerous well. Ooh, and Star Wars, really nice sequence there by Black Metal. And really nice. Excellent coordination there. Javelin spinning Star Wars into the backline, then stunned by the Brig at the last second. The rest of the team just could not follow up, and that's going to be first point going to Black Metal, which is ideal for them. The most dangerous part of this map, of course, is being the well. Hopefully we don't see anybody fall into it with the Javelin, though it is definitely possible. Javelin and Sleep out. No CC, getting dangerously close to that well's edge. So far, kind of back and forth, just getting some trades. The Nyx has no gold. Nyx has excellent positioning here, just sitting off to the side where Star Wars can't get to him. But they are going to allow a map flip, so Nyx is going to have to die now. Otherwise, he risks staggering. There we go. Ooh, excellent bait. Star Wars goes right into the well. Beautiful stuff. Nyx actually playing 5D chess right now. Fakes the stagger. Star Wars tries to get a pin kill, and he goes right in. Easy flip. Easy pickup for Black Metal. Hilarious. And Star Wars, 87%. He's close to the Shatter, but he's got to play a bit safer if he wants to get it. This fight. Ooh, slept immediately. They're going to let him sleep for a bit, but Mime, Anti goes down. Here comes the visor. Oh, shatters right into gold. Very rough. Star Wars risks staggering himself, but he might be able to get a ping kill to regroup with his team. But he gets pulled in the Terra Surge. Or he gets out, thankfully. Actually, excellent bait from the Terra Surge if he can survive. Has no shield and very low, yeah. And this is almost just a fight over. Yeah. Wow, what a turnaround. Final, I mean, again, we saw this last time on Control, where the first round is kind of a stomp, the second one is much closer. I mean, it's the Chris theory, right? But, going much better for Black Metal now. Perhaps we might see a reverse sweep off this.
My old command team. Let's do better this time.
Same comps. They're locked in now. Still possible for them to fall off the map here. Who knows what would have happened if Star Wars didn't fall off the map last time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective. It's all come to this.
You know, Black Metal desperately holding on. They do not want to get out of this tournament yet. Crypt maybe looking for a javelin off the edge. Nope, just hits the wall. Just rushing straight in there. Getting all this space for his team, but can they follow up is the problem. First point going over to Afterlife. Looking better for them now. Nice. Stalls for just a bit. It's okay to stall here. And get back fast on Reaper.
Back with a vengeance.
Here we go. This is going to be a crucial fight. Because if Afterlife wins this, they're going to have ult advantage. Which will further snowball their control. Perhaps trying to bait Star Wars off. Doesn't die to the pin. Here comes Suzu. Wait. Dutch whip shots Dodger off the map. One support now down. Mind, there's a lot of trades going on, but it still looks like Afterlife is in the better position. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. They had somewhat of an advantage there. It was pretty even for Black Metal. But now Afterlife has the ult advantage. If they play this right, then they might just be able to snowball this into a win. Ooh, interesting Suzu. Shatter's online. Do you know it's coming soon? Slicer already kills Summoner. They don't even need the Shatter. Actually, they do. Dodgers flies off the map. Isotope falls off. Pinned, or knocked by the pin, into the abyss. And this might just be the win secured for Afterlife. It doesn't look like anyone can touch in time. Oh, he stalls just for a sec, and he can't quite touch, and it looks like Afterlife 3-1 wins the series. Excellent stuff. Really, really well played by Afterlife. Despite a rough map 1, they were able to adjust their comp a bit and come back. Black Metal just, I think they couldn't find anything better than the Queen comp, and they weren't able to switch back to it. So, really interesting there, all around. Let's bring in our analyst and see what he thinks as we close this out.
Your boy Gollum moved to lounge.
So, what do you
Hello
think of
again.
that last one?
I think that last point was sad to watch.
It was.
On second, no, it wasn't second point. It was first point. I was watching Kiri, and that Suzu was, at first, not Suzu, Kitsune Rush. At first, I thought it was useless. I thought she was just going to die and fail, and then they managed to take the point. That was quite a good play on. I just
Yeah.
forgot the names. Blue team.
Yeah.
Which was
yeah,
quite a
it
good
was-
play on their part.
Yeah, again, they're
Ryan-
thinking pretty far ahead with some
Ryan
of
was
these
playing
plays.
quite well on that last point.
Mhm.
His pins in Shatter was on point. Orisa was playing odd. She kept trying to solo ult the Rhine, and she would let him get out of the zone completely before
Yeah.
she slammed
She
down.
just charged it the full every time. And one time it worked, but the other 3 times it did not.
Yes,
So-
yes.
Yeah.
The Reapers were playing interestingly. They just kind of, I don't know,
Yeah.
they were just randomly shooting each other.
They were just doing their thing. Yeah. So, interesting series. I think Black Metal, it felt like some of those fights were really winnable for them. They didn't have the coordination that Afterlife did.
Oh no.
But yeah, I think we unfortunately do not have one of our other casters for the second set of matches, so we're gonna end this a bit early today. But thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to follow, subscribe, so you get notified, and make sure to check out the Discord. Should be a link in the description, so you can join that and get notified whenever we're doing matches and talk about the matches, whatever you want to do. But we should be streaming soon. Not exactly sure when with the next set of matches. Take a look at the bracket here. So yes, Blue and Afterlife are gonna face off in the next match. And then we're
That's a
gonna
fight I
have
want to see.
that should be quite interesting, yeah. And then we have a ton more matches in the first set coming up soon. So thank you all again for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.